How's everyone doing today? Well, we got a brand new batch of attack wing boxes. I start with the one that I was able to get my hands on first, although ironically, I do have these are the Voyages, which is going to be the pack of 5 Enterprises coming. But as of this video, that's 2 days away, and apparently I was able to get this one from my local store. Of course, they get them in first. Today we got the Lost in the Delta Quadrant box, which consists of Voyager, Delta Flyer, a Nova class, and an Airy class. First time the Airy's actually gotten in as far as a retail pack. This was originally a tournament pack. And of course, also we like the Delta Flyer 2 pack, which also was a tournament one, but card pack. And we get our Nova back again, which hasn't been seen in quite a long time. So let's go ahead and get some unboxing this thing. Okay, let's crack her open and see what we get here. Ships are far better quality than the originals. I mean, the old one was blue plastic. This is the first time we get in silver paint, and they've also increased the detail. Pop it out here. Delta Flyer, which obviously shuttlecraft. USS Voyager. Again, even from the last release of it, which they started using the silver paint, far better quality of detail on it and better looking ship. And of course, the Airy, which basically was a glorified runabout. We got a booklet here, kind of a overview, a couple scenarios. Probably get one or two in eventually. We got our cardboard. This one looks like it's got an abundance of captains in it. Our bases. And our dial parts. That's a lot of cards. Okay. We got a new version of Voyager. Increase the ship's agility value by 1 this game round and repair 1 hull and 1 shield on the ship. If there are no friendly ships within range 1 or 2, this is a free action instead for 25 points. So definitely a cost reduction in the ship and kind of representing, well, I mean, the joke was the ship got repaired every week. Reverse side, blank Intrepid. 23 points, does not have a shield, does not have the ability. We got, actually this is original Voyager. Reworded a little bit. Declare target step, place an aux power token on the ship. You may attack target with this ship's primary weapon outside your front arc at range 1 to 2. Point adjusted a little bit, a little more expensive than the other one, but it's nice to see that they put this one back in. This one always was a tournament staple and always was considered to be a pretty darn good ship. And we get a third version. You may reduce the cost of any number of upgrades equipped to this ship by 2 SP. For each upgrade, reduce this in this way, suffer 1 damage at the start of the game, either shield or hull, player's choice. I think this one's the Year of Hell Voyager, where she actually, two-parter, you kind of see the ship get damaged constantly as it's constantly getting hit. But they also equipped a lot of unique tech to this ship, and it's interesting. Okay. USS Intrepid. Not to be confused with the one from Season 3 Picard. Lead ship of the Intrepid class. The battle neural circuitry and variable geometry pylons upgrades equipped to the ship cost -1 SP. Planning phase. Target a cloaked opposing ship within range 1 or 2. If that ship is Romulan, you may choose one additional target. The targets can only use a template 1 maneuver when performing a sensor echo action this game round. So basically she reduces the maneuverability of Romulan ships. So pretty much cheaper upgrades, helps against Romulans, a little targeted. I understand why they went with the Intrepid, as with the fleet, well, ships of the line pack had the prototype mechanic, so it makes sense they did this. But in a lot of ways, well, let's see what's on the back. I kind of wish they put the Bellerophon in, Admiral Ross's flagship from DS9, which once upon a time was a prize pack. Equinox. I think it was Season 5, Season 6, season finale and season premiere, where they find another Federation ship trapped in the Delta Quadrant who are, well, when a good crew goes bad. The ship does not skip its perform action step when overlapping obstacles. Interesting. Reveal the Dow step. Target another ship within range 1. You may discard a crew upgrade equipped to the target ship. If you do, increase the speed of the ship's revealed maneuver by 2, and the ship suffers 1 damage. So you can literally take a crew from another ship within range 1, increase your speed for 13 points. That's not a bad little tech platform either. Generic. The ship does not skip its perform action step when overlapping an obstacle. Very interesting. USS Nova. Same ability, up front. Free action, place an aux power token beside the ship and target each friendly ship within range 1. Place a scan token beside the ship in each target ship. And all of a sudden, combos for the Decumbra. Very interesting. RARE class, USS Raven. This was 709's parent ship. That was the episode's Dark Frontier. Yeah, Seven's parents did a lot of research on the Borg, but unfortunately their luck ran out and they eventually ended up getting assimilated along with her. Um, Very simple science ship, 10 points, kind of a tech platform. The generic, literally 7 points. We got our Delta Flyer. When attacking with your primary weapon, you may fire out of your front arc, rear arc at -1 attack dice. That's pretty cool. Delta Flyer always was kind of it was more of a fighter than an actual shuttle. It's aggressive, kind of a... Okay. And then we got Delta Flyer 2. When this ship performs a target lock or evade action, you may perform a Sensor Echo as a free action, even if the ship is not cloaked. Then place a battle stations token right beside it. That is really strong. So you lock onto something, Sensor Echo into position, and you gain a battle stations. Right. Again, a generic. Catherine Janeway. Higher command skill. I think a little more points than the original, but let's see what she does. Each time an opposing effect would discard, steal, or place any time token, disable token on a crew upgrade equipped to the ship, target that ship. You may perform a free action with this ship's primary weapon against target ship. If able, this card is equipped to USS Voyager. This attack may be in any direction. I think we should dub this one Mama Bear Janeway. Because literally, you fire on her and you will find out. Or rather, try to mess with her crew, you will find out. Probably the most consistent thing about her, right? One of my biggest problems with the show always was how inconsistent her writing was. She was pretty much whatever needed to be for that episode. But this was always a consistent trait of her. Rudolph Ranson, captain of the Equinox, and a Federation captain kind of driven to madness, but did the right thing in the end. Add a crew slot to the ship's upgrade bar. When defending, if there's an obstacle within range, place an aux token besides the attacking ship. If this card is equipped to a Nova class, the attacking ship also rolls -1 attack die. Interesting. I guess it could save your bacon, but I don't know, just going after Nova class first, and especially when it's only got 2 attack die, even with torpedoes, I mean, maybe. Magnus Hansen, 709's father. Target opposing ship within range. And he's got the stipulation of he has to be on a 3-hull or less ship. This ship activates as though it has a captain skill number equal to target ship's captain skill +1 until end of activation phase. If this target ship is a Borg or has a Borg captain equipped to it, place 1 time token on the upgrade when equipped to that ship. So he kind of screws over Borg and gets to go first against anything that is bigger than him. within range. I can see it on a smaller ship. Might be really handy for the tech on the USS Excelsior that disables things. Getting that off. He's got some possibilities, especially as a low-skill captain. Captain Chakotay. Add one crew upgrade to this ship's upgrade bar. When attacking, if there's a scan token besides the ship, one hit or one crit cannot be cancelled. Keeps the damage going. I mean, he's not a bad skill. And crew Chakotay on the back. Continues the add one crew to the ship's action bar. Place 3 time tokens on this card and target opposing ship within range. Place 2 time tokens on the captain equipped to that target ship. So has the possibility of getting close and disabling an opposing captain. Very interesting. Shuts down Mildred and a couple of other things. Also, if you do get your Captain Mildreded, flip this over and equip this card as a captain. So if your captain does get taken out, this flips over and you get to use the captain side. Possibilities. Tom Paris, captain, also has to go on a 3 or less hull ship. Revealed dial step. You may discard your revealed maneuver dial and either perform a 1 evade maneuver or a 5 straight as a red. In addition, if this is equipped to a Delta Flyer, place an auxiliary token besides the ship. I think he's a lot better than the original Tom Paris for sure. On a squirrely ship, could be very useful. And like Chakotay, spend an evade token from besides the ship. You may either perform a sensor echo action using the 1 template, even if the ship is not cloaked, or a 1 bank. I'll let you know it's a 1 turn maneuver. So again, kind of squirrely. Harry Kim, treat your captain skill number as 5, Night Shift, which is a new mechanic I'm not quite sure about yet. After you remove a auxiliary power token besides the ship, place an evade token besides the ship, Night Shift. In addition, place a battle stations token besides the ship. So he's basically commander for 2 points from Alliance. I kind of like him. Granted, I gotta figure out Night Shift. Each time a scan token is placed beside the ship, remove a disable token from either a Federation crew or Federation tech upgrade equipped to this ship. With all the new scan shenanigans, and one of the problems with a lot of the old Voyager crew is they were over-accosted. I think they're kind of hitting it just right here. That's really powerful. Tuvok, captain. When defending compared result step, spend either a scan or 1 of the ship's shields tokens, or disable 2 of the ship's active shields, cancel 1 attack or crit. It's not bad, it's solid. There's better out there, but there's worse too. Action, disable this card. Perform either a target lock or battle station's action as a free action. Then perform an action listed on a Federation crew upgrade equipped to this ship as a free action. It's a disable, yes. But that can be quite powerful, and Harry Kim? Fleet construction. Place 2 Alright, the Doctor. Fleet construction. Place 2 Federation captains with a total SP of 6. They're not already in your fleet face up under this card. This captain has all the text and restrictions from each of the captains placed under it. Yeah. You want your free scanning actions? Spock or Darnell Varley, I believe. And the fact that they got him doing the emergency command hologram uniform, that is peak unironic. The Doctor. This card counts as either crew or tech, which makes a lot of sense. When a Federation crew upgrade equipped to this ship is discarded by an opposing effect, place that upgrade beneath this card. Action, disable this card. Equip 1 crew beneath this card to the ship, ignoring the ship's restrictions. Then place 2 time tokens on that upgrade. So pretty much he saves him from getting discarded, even though you have to put 2 time tokens on him. Not the biggest deal. There are ways to get rid of it. Hello, Ezra Dax. So a lot of this pack so far has been about defending crew. Maxwell Burke, first officer of the Equinox. Discard this card and target an opposing ship within range. Steal either 1 Federation tech or 1 Federation crew upgrade equipped to target ship, and equip it to this ship, ignoring the ship's restrictions. Cool ability, but pretty limited. The fact that it's only Federation. Needs 3 points. I mean, it is a very powerful ability, but it's so targeted. I guess if you have like a Federation meta in your area, or doing 2 Federation ships in a mission. Marla Gilmore, I believe she was the engineer on the Equinox. Add 1 tech slot to this ship's upgrade bar. For action, discard a tech upgrade equipped to the ship. You may perform a green maneuver and then place a evade token besides this ship. So it's pretty much dump a tech, get out of dodge, get an evade token. Kind of useful once, like if you're using like a specialty shield and it's spent. It's another thing to help get out of dodge and keep your ship alive. Noah Lessing, another Equinox crew. Spend 1 of the ship's shield tokens. Choose one of the following. Remove a auxiliary token from besides the ship if equipped to a Nova class. Also place a scan token besides this ship. Target opposing ship within range cannot perform a scan action or place a scan token besides their ship this game round. We've got ways of bringing back shields, I guess. Maybe like on the Prometheus with regenerating shields. Actually, that might be interesting to do with that ship. Thompson. I have no idea where he's from. Whenever a scan token is placed beside the ship, place 2 time tokens on this card. Place a evade token besides the ship. Well, if you're using scan shenanigans, I could see him on the Tucumbra or the Nova. Two points, I think he's got a place. Aaron Hansen. 709's mother. Target an opposing ship within range that has a captain skill of 5 or greater. If this ship activates after the target ship, you may execute an additional maneuver on the ship's maneuver dial. If the target is a Borg or has a Borg captain equipped to it, place 1 time token on an upgrade equipped to that ship. Specialized, maybe mission specific, but 2 points. Ani Gental, I think. Whenever an opposing effect with range would discard or steal a friendly crew upgrade, this card must be the target instead. Alright, so she's pretty much protecting crew combos. Whenever this card would be discarded or stolen by an opposing ship, target that ship, place 3 entire tokens on either a crew or a question mark upgrade equipped to that target ship. So pretty much, you're guarding your own crew and screwing over the other guy if he decides to target that ship. And it has the lower decks mechanic. This one I do know about. Basically, lower decks, it allows you to use 2, if you have 2 lower deckers, they take up 1 crew slot instead of each one taking up crew slots. So pretty much, junior officers, they're, well, we all know how valuable they actually are in lower decks. Tau Celeste. Free action, plays 3 time tokens on this card. Perform a scan action as a free action. 3 time tokens is a bit prohibitive, but she's also only 1 point. And she is a lower decker. Federation and Majoran. Again, how many stuff have we seen with scan shenanigans lately? William Tefler. Whenever you would place a 3 or more time token on a Federation crew upgrade, you may place those time tokens on this card instead. Okay. As the Federation didn't have enough time token sinks. Mortimer Heron. Spend a scan token from besides the ship and target another ship within range. Remove a battle station's scan, evade, or auxiliary token from besides the target ship. So you're literally stealing tokens off or taking an auxiliary power, taking one for the team with auxiliary power. Particularly like a science ship or a shuttle, taking, let's say, a auxiliary power token from, let's say, the Enterprise E and keep its damage up. I can see that. Timothy Lang. Increase the captain's skill of a captain equipped to the ship by 1. Target an opposing ship within range. Disable 1 crew upgrade equipped to the target ship for 1 point. Granted, you need a nice ship to do the second part of it, but still, I mean, then increase the captain. It's cheap. Jenkins. I don't remember her, but Harry Kim in the background, so probably was on a Voyager episode. Reveal the dial step. Place 2 time tokens on this card. This ship may increase its speed of its revealed maneuver dial by 1. The color of the maneuver dial is the same as the revealed maneuver. Night shift. Check power station. Check for power strain step. Yes, I can speak English. If the ship executes a non-red maneuver, remove a auxiliary token from beside your ship. Again, on Voyager, it definitely would have its uses here. Considering if you're taking a 360 shot, you're taking your auxiliary power tokens, but that's a quick way to get rid of them. Especially since Voyager doesn't have any red on its dial. Okay, crew members recognized now. Belana Torres. End phase. Disable this card. Remove 1 time token from each engineering upgrade equipped to this ship. At any time, once per game, discard a tech upgrade equipped to this ship. Repair a number of hull or shields on this ship equal to half the print SP of the discarded upgrade of the discarded tech upgrades. Wow. Rounded up. Three points, cross-faction with Klingons. That is pretty awesome. Kess. Place 3 time tokens on this card. Target any ship in play. Look at the target's maneuver dial. Trigger the following abilities based off factions of the target ship. Kazon, place a battle station besides the ship. The Undine, or species 8472. You may execute a 1 turn, 1 straight, or another turn, the other side turn maneuver. Mirror Universe, place an auxiliary token besides this ship. And look at the other guy's maneuver dial. I don't think it's all that useful. If they still did blind booster events, where like Kazon ships are really powerful, I could see it. I mean, any of the factions on this for a blind booster would be really powerful. But I still kind of see limited use. I mean, if you got a prevalence of Mirror Universe stuff, or if someone is using 8472, I mean, small faction, but the ships are really strong. And the Kazon, regardless of the bad jokes in Voyager about them, that even the Borg won't assimilate a Kazon, they're decent ships. And they're not horrid. I mean, I think it was the Relora Sankor that helped me win a blind booster event. Seven of 9. 3 points, cross-faction, Federation, and Borg. Add either a tech upgrade or a nanoprobe upgrade to the ship's spar. Free action, perform a scan action as a free action. In addition, if equipped to a Intrepid class, place either a scan or evade token besides the ship. In addition, if equipped to a Borg ship, place a battle stations besides the ship. Very solid. Very, very, very solid. I mean, again, we're looking at all the ways we're getting scan actions, and that again, that's very easy. And there are a lot of good Borg upgrades out there. Aaron Kvitt, I believe he was a Voyager's first officer. Was killed in the first episode. Add one crew to the ship's upgrade bar after executing a maneuver with a speed or 5 or greater. Discard this card and place an auxiliary power token besides the ship. Place one of each, a battle station's evade, and a scan token besides the ship. It's kind of a one-shot, but a very powerful one. I can see some uses for him. Veronica Stoddy, Voyager's original helmsman. Discard this card and place an Augs power token besides the ship. Perform a maneuver with speed 5 or greater on your maneuver dial. If the ship has a Federation prototype hook upgrade equipped, you may choose a maneuver on the ship's maneuver dial instead. Yeah. Same mechanic as the last card, but while similar mechanic, not nearly as good. Voyager Chief Medical Officer, their nameless doctor, who unfortunately died and gave way to our favorite emergency medical hologram. Discard this card. The ship shuffles 1 damage. Perform any available action as a free action. 2, and it's a fleet action. I don't know. It's interesting. Tactical Superiority Commander, 2-point talent. When attacking, if there's no friendly ships within range that have an equal or higher primary attack weapons value, roll one attack die. Well, plus 1 attack die. I could see this on the Prometheus, the Enterprise E, Voyager. Whatever your big hitter is, this just makes it better. It's basically overcharged phasers for 2 points as a talent. I really like that ability. Transphasic torpedoes, everyone's favorite Borg buster. The attack value of this weapon is equal to the defending ship's printed hull value, plus 1. So if you're attacking a cube, I believe it is 11 that you're firing. So pretty much this is your Giant Slayer. Discard this card and target an opposing ship. Modify attack dice step. Reroll up to the number of misses equal to the ship's primary weapons value. So if you're firing it from Voyager, you're getting 4 rerolls on misses. Deal damage step. Uncancel crits from this attack. Ignore defending ship's shields. So not only do crits penetrate the hull or the shields, they lay the hurt. The old one had a printed 10 damage value. It was 10 points. and people used it. This has a 5-point value. It's not, well, I mean, it's depending on what you're attacking, but this lays the hurt. I'm sure many of you who are out there are familiar with the Brush Up Your Game channel, which was probably one of the better attack wing channels out there, run by a man by the name of David Montgomery. Unfortunately, he passed, and he was never a big fan of torpedoes up until lately. I wonder what he would make of this. Gravimetric torpedoes may be fired out of the front or rear arc. +4, it has to be a +4 hull value on the ship. 4 points. Range 2 to 3, 6 damage. Spend the ship's target lock, discard this card, and target an opposing ship. Place an auxiliary power token besides the target in each of the ships within range 1 of the target. So it is AoE. Target a non-planet obstacle or minefield obstacle within range and remove this card from game. Deal 1 to each ship within range 1 of the obstacle, then remove that obstacle from play. So not only is it AoE strike that you can keep on using, you can use it to blow up a minefield. I guess this is kind of the replacement for Tricobalt Explosive, and I like. Especially that AoE slow. Delta Flyer. Photonic Missiles. Place 2 time tokens on this card, target an opposing ship, declare target step, destroy 1 active shield on the defending ship, deal damage step. If the defending ship has no active shields, place 1 auxiliary power token beside it. This makes the Delta Flyer a little nasty little creep. That's got some punch, and the fact that no target lock and 2 time tokens and slows. It's basically Ferengi missiles. Temporal shielding. Increase the ship's shield value by 1. This ship's shields cannot be ignored by attacks made from a secondary weapons upgrade. End phase. If the ship has any active shields, remove 1 additional time token from 1 card equipped to this ship, including the ship card. So it's +1. They can't. Chronoton torpedoes and other damaging effects cannot break the shields. Will break through. And at the end of turn, remove an additional time token from any card equipped to this ship. It's 5 points, but there are ways of bringing that down. And the time token effect alone is worth it. And we all thought Ezri Dax was broken. Multi-adaptive shields. Increase the ship's shield value by 1. If the ship has any active shields, roll +1 defense die, and the ship rolls its full defense dice against minefield obstacles and opposing ships with scan tokens beside them. So no scan for you, and deals with minefields. I don't remember what the original multi-adaptive shields price was, but again, It's a little bit on the expensive side of an upgrade, but a lot of great abilities with it. Bio-neural circuitry. This is a point reduction cost from the original. After this ship executes a maneuver, disable this card. You may perform an action on the ship's action bar or ship card as a free action. Yeah. Place 3 time token. Okay. Perform action step. Place 3 time tokens on this card. This ship may perform an action on its action bar or ship card, even if there is an auxiliary power token besides the ship. Awfully nice. This upgrade costs plus 3 SP if not equipped to a Intrepid, Sovereign, or I believe that is the Luna class. So that's the second class we've seen with the Luna symbol on it. The first being the Ships of the Line Quantum Torpedoes pack. So pretty much it's guaranteeing we're going to eventually get a Titan. Variable geometry pylons. This originally was from the Bellerophon pack and was a pretty highly costed upgrade. This one is only 2. Place 2 time tokens on this card. You may increase or decrease the value of your revealed maneuver by 1. Treat this maneuver as the same color as the revealed maneuver. One of my biggest complaints about the Intrepid class is her maneuver dial is a little predictable. She's always going to be going in the forward direction. You generally want to keep her fast. But there's times where this is a card that can kind of use that predictability against someone. If they're anticipating you doing a 5 maneuver, you can kind of reduce it a little bit and maybe make them overshoot. I mean, it's got 2 points. It's a very useful upgrade. Astrometrics Lab. Add 1 tech slot to this ship's upgrade bar. Must be on a 4+ hull ship. Whenever you perform a scan action, place 3 time tokens on this card. You may perform a sensor extra action using a 1 maneuver template as a free action, even if the ship is not cloaked. This upgrade costs plus 2 SP if not equipped to an Intrepid, a Sovereign, or a Luna. Well, here again, free scan action. There's plenty of ways to get the free scan action, and you get to sensor echo a little bit. They're making it so Intrepids can dance. Rechargeable shield emitters. Upgrade from the Nova class. Increase the ship's shield value by 1. Place an auxiliary scan token, auxiliary power token besides the ship. Repair 2 shields on this ship. Very useful. The Nova has a pretty friendly dial, maneuver dial, and kind of lets you dance around the asteroids. It's not quite the original ship's ability, but it's darn close. Well, with Voyager, we had to know this was coming. Coffee, black. There's coffee in that darn nebula. This upgrade may be equipped to a ship without requiring an upgrade slot. Night shift. Planning phase. Place 2 time tokens on this card. Either place a scan token besides the ship or remove an auxiliary power token besides the ship. At any time, if you have an initiative token, discard this card. Pass the initiative token to the opponent's left. I would assume that would be from multiplayer games. But 1 point, even if you lose it, use it once, it does its job. Transwarp Coil. Borg Upgrade. Nanorobe. If this card is not equipped to a Borg ship, discard this card. Perform an additional maneuver on the ship's dial at the same speed as its revealed maneuver. Treat this maneuver as a red maneuver. So it's basically defense pattern Delta, I believe, from attack from the campaign box. Only usable once, but sometimes you generally only need it once. I mean, two upgrade. I mean, if you're running a 6-6 maneuver to get across the board and just get away from something, that's generally enough space, basically make sure you get away. Ablative Generator. All right, basically the magic shields from Endgame. This card can only be equipped to a it's either a mirror universe or I can't tell what the other one is. Ship, and the same SP cost of this card is equal to the ship's primary hull value +2. So like Voyager, it literally would be 6 points. Combat phase. Disable your remaining shields and remove any cloak token from beside your ship. This ship cannot attack with its primary weapon and may reduce the damage dealt to it up to 5 this game round. For each point of damage reduced this way, you must place a crit token on this card. Max 5. Discard this card once 5 have been tokens have been. Well, once it has 5 tokens on it. All right. So pretty much you use it as a primary shield. Once it's gone, you allow your shields to come back up. It's extra durability to your ship. It's a lot cheaper than the original. And I think the old one only let you do 3. I don't know. It's been sitting in my card box for a long time there. Ambassador Neelix. For the rest of the game, the ship moves within range 1 of a target ship, or that target ship moves within range 1 of this ship. Place either a battle stations or evade token besides the ship that moved. Negotiations denied. This ship gains the following ability. End phase. Select either a battle stations, evade, or scan token besides this ship. That token does not get removed in this end phase. So pretty much, he's not a bad ambassador. I don't think he's quite as good as Luxana or Sarek. We got our new rules card. Night Shift. Cards will gain this ability and or text listed after Night Shift keyword on your opponent has the initiative token. That card gains the abilities and or text generated by Night Shift in addition to any ability the text has. Alright, so basically when the other guy has an initiative token, you get the Night Shift abilities. The aforementioned first officer thing with Chakotay, he's able to flip over and become captain just in case. I'm pretty sure probably in the Boldly Go we'll be seeing that mechanic a lot with probably Riker and Spock. Lower decks. Up to 2 cards with lower decks keyword may fill a single crew slot. Upgrade while equipped to a ship they share faction with. So pretty much if you have a Federation lower decker, you can go on a Federation ship and take up half a crew slot, as I mentioned earlier. Auxiliary ships, basically explaining shuttles. The fact that you need a +4 hull ship in order to do 1 shuttle. Starship construction rules. If you have the Ships of the Line pack, you already have one of these. And they explain like road prototypes, retrofits, and mission-specific alterations. Ambassador cards, and of course our speed dials. So my verdict on this pack. Well, simply put, there's a lot to it. I think it represents the Voyager series pretty well. They got Voyager at different points during its career. The addition of more named Nova, the other named Nova is kind of nice, especially since, oh my God, that's a really powerful ability. And the fact that there's a few very specialized crew, but I don't think any of them were truly bad. We've had some bad crew before. It's a pack I like. Adds a lot of flavor, especially to Voyager. And I look forward to hitting something with transphasic torpedoes. All right, a couple days I'll probably be doing To Boldly Go, or rather, these are the voyages. And probably in the next couple weeks I will be getting the adversaries of the Delta Quadrant 2, which is all the bad guys the Voyager faced during its adventures. Also, I will be probably getting the Battletech Starleague packs when they get out. And also, I'm probably going to be posting some stuff about my latest stuff with Star Wars Armada. And also, we'll be getting Star Trek Into the Unknown. Bye for now, everybody. See you next time.